Hello and welcome to my channel. It's Jess with Love to Plan with Jess, and today we are decorating two spreads. I use two different journals. One is a Happy Planner dot grid and one is a Happy Planner vertical layout. And I journal thoughts and feelings in this one, and I use this one for memory keeping. We're going to decorate both of them in this video for the week of July 14th. This is a 2024 planner, so it has the incorrect dates in here. I typically decoratively date all of my spreads, so we will fix those dates probably towards the end of the video. But let's get started with the vertical layout. And to decorate, I chose Summer Love from Live Love Posh. This is such a fun sticker book, and I've used everything, like all of the sets in here for a spread except for this one. There are some stickers missing, and that's because I used this set of stickers for a reel to create like the opening page for either June or July in my journal. But I haven't used it in like an actual spread yet. So I thought that it would be fun to go ahead and use these since I haven't used them yet. They're so pretty. I love the colors in these stickers, and we are going to pair them with the functional box series from Mojo Jojo Plans. I have series 1 through 7 on my desk. This recently restocked with Mojo Jojo Plans. I'll have an affiliate link in the description for both of these companies, Live Love Posh and Mojo Jojo. You can use code LOVE10 to save, and I'll have my affiliate links in the description. The box set did sell out really fast, like I think the first day for those functional books, but the individual books, last I checked, were still available, so you can still grab those. All right, we have this corner piece. I do tend to start my spreads with corner pieces. If you've been around for a bit, you probably know that. So this we're definitely going to use here in the corner. Not really sure what we're going to do up there. So I don't know, I guess let's just start over here on the right side. I don't typically start there, but I mean, why not? I've already pulled the sticker, so let's go ahead and put it down on the page. So I'm using a gel pen to cover up the lines here because these are clear stickers, and it's just going to kind of camouflage that line a little bit so it's not so distracting underneath the sticker. Oh, and we can cover up over here too. I think that sticker went down a little bit crooked because it's kind of going like off the page over here. Not all the way off the page, but outside the border, but that's okay. Some imperfections are just fine. Okay, what do we want to do next? Let's see. I love this like mountain with the waterfall. I really like this too. I'm just going to right now pull out a few of the stickers that that caught my eye and that I want to use, and we'll kind of put them on the side of my desk here and then figure out a space to add them. So I like this one, and the way that it's kind of cut at the bottom of the page here, I feel like it will fit nicely like on top of a box maybe. So we can set this one on top of like a double wide box. I think that that will look really nice. And we'll sort of put these florals in kind of around the spread as well. All right, I think that that is going to be good to get us started. So let's grab some boxes now, and let's start with like a series 6, one of these like double wide boxes. And I'm going to put it on this side of the page, and we will add this sticker to it. So I guess I can just go ahead and place this one down here, and then we'll put the box underneath it. I'm going to just go ahead and cover this entire line up. So I'm filming this video the week prior to this. You're seeing it on July 18th. Live Love Posh did recently have a like huge warehouse like summer sale. I forgot what they're calling it, like a summer warehouse sale maybe. So I'm curious if anybody picked up anything fun. I actually did place an order. I got some of the black and white Thin Essential washi. That is kind of like my go-to. I love that washi. I really like this bright blue that we'll use, and just trying to see what other colors are in these stickers. Maybe, I definitely think that there was like orange, right? Yeah, we have some orange, we have some yellow. I think I can pretty much pull in like any color. Let's do orange. I feel like there's a lot of green in that sticker, so that's why I didn't want to use the green box, even though I definitely want to use this color in the spread. But let's go ahead with an orange, and I think we're gonna go with the bright one. So I think that I was saying that Live Love Posh did just recently have their summer sale, and curious if anybody picked anything up in that sale. I did get the Thin Essential black and white washi, and I also picked up a second copy of the Functionally Neutral sticker book, because that one I was running out of a lot of the boxes in there. So I did pick up a second copy of that. All right, let's now take a green, like full-size box here that we can layer. And we'll layer it like over here. Okay, that looks pretty. And what other color do we want to get in the spread? I'm gonna take a series 4, like the square size, and I definitely want at least one more color. Should we do like a pink? I don't know if that pink is great. Let's go back to these. How about blue? Yeah, let's take this blue. And I'm going to put it right here, kind of just cluster these together. Wondering if I should take a series 3 instead, a little bit of a smaller box, or if this size is good. No, I think we're gonna go with this size. We'll go with this square series 4. I don't usually cluster these 3 sizes together, but I think that it looks good. Okay, really fun. Let's add something decorative right here. Maybe one of the florals. Oh, we have this little like base thing. I like that. So let's take this, and I think that that will sit nicely right here in this space. I'm just gonna kind of cut the clear part off the bottom so that it doesn't overlap with my box. And I'll put this right here in this space. Since this is my journal, I am just going to have some boxes to write in and decor. We're not going to be making lists or anything in this spread. So these are usually pretty decorative, and they're a lot of fun. A lot of fun for me to create. I really like decorating these journals. I want to have some quotes in here, but let's do maybe like a little bit of floral at the bottom. So we can take, let's grab this blue one, since we did add blue in, although I don't know that I want it right next to that box. So I'm gonna pull this blue flower out because I want to use it in the spread, since we did pull that blue color, but we'll use it somewhere else. Let's take, how about this one? And we can cut it and have it kind of go along the bottom here. So I'm just gonna cut it right in half. And let's white out this line. And I don't know if I want both of them side by side. Let's just put this down for now, kind of by itself. And this space, I think we will leave without the floral, and I'll put a quote there. So we can save this for the other side of the page. Let's get some quotes. So I did pull holiday quotes from Amber Plans Her Day. We can take a look at some of the summer quotes in here. So let's see, that's fall. And here is summer. We could do live, love, aloha, because this spread is kind of giving Hawaii vibes. I'm not going to Hawaii, but it's giving Hawaii vibes. So let's put this here. And I don't think that I'm gonna bother whiting that line out. You can't really see it through that A. And definitely a quote down there at the bottom. How about sunshine and summertime? I think that's a good one. So summer is definitely my favorite season, and I get so excited like leading up to summer, like, you know, May and June, just with sort of thinking about all the possibilities that summer can hold. And now we are in like almost mid-July, and I'm starting to, not yet, but kind of starting to get sort of like those Sunday scaries that summer is going to be coming to an end, and that makes me kind of sad. All right, let's get a sidebar sticker here, and we'll add something decorative down at the bottom. So we are going to use Series 7. And do we want to stick with just these 3 colors, or should we include a 4th? I think we'll stick with just these 3. And should we go with the blue? I guess so. Let's take this blue. And I'm going to put this over here in the sidebar. Now, typically usually I will turn the page, but we're gonna try and do it without turning the page and see if I can get it down straight. It's a little crooked, but I think that it is good enough. Now let's find something decorative that can go down here. I think that I saw a sticker that was kind of cut on the edge. Yeah, like this one we could put there. Or even this waterfall would be really pretty. Let's do this. We might lose a little bit of like the side of it. Oh, and probably a little bit of the bottom of it too, but that's okay. I do kind of love how like the watercolor, it's like the color is like dripping down. I think that that looks so cool. I wonder if there's a way that we can get more of it on the page. I think the only way to do that is going to be to move that sticker up higher, and I don't know that I want to fight with it. So I guess we're just going to lose part of that sticker on the bottom. So we'll put this. Now I'm rethinking, because these stickers all end like here. So I'm gonna save this one. I definitely want to use it. It's so pretty. But let me see if something else is gonna fit a little bit better in that space. I did pull this. I think that could be really cute right here. Yeah, let's use this one right here. So I'm gonna just put this down right here. And I feel like that just looks cleaner, because everything is sort of stopping at this line. So we'll just trim here. Okay, the side of the page looks really pretty. Let's decorate over here. I want to take a double wide box. Let's do it in that green color. So I'm going to go back to these Series 6 boxes, and let's take one of those bright green boxes. Something else I wanted to note is that I am, with filming this video, normally I will lock the screen, and so like the focus stays locked down on the screen. But I'm noticing when I'm editing that when I lock the center of the screen, sometimes it's a little bit blurry on like the outside. So this time I am filming without the screen locked. So let me know in the comments if you watch my videos regularly and either you notice a difference or, oh no, that's really crooked. If you notice a difference in the focus of this video, if you prefer it, or if you prefer it the other way when I lock the screen. I'm just kind of curious how this one is going to turn out. And I'm not going to know until I go to edit the video, but you know, I want to make sure that like the quality of the videos that I'm putting out is good. So I would appreciate your input on that. All right, so we have a box here, and I don't know that I want to like create another cluster like this. I definitely wanted to put this in here. What if we kind of put it like right up against this box, like cut it and have it like right up against that box? I don't think I hate that idea. So I'm going to cut this, like just barely cut any of it off, but just to give it a straight edge. And let's just white this line out here. And I think that that's going to look really cool. It's kind of going to be like a floating sticker. It's not going to be resting on anything, but I think having it like butt up against this box, I think that's going to look cool. Let's also white out here. Yeah, I like that. I think that that's pretty. We did have the other half of this floral that we could put here, but let me get a couple more boxes. So we need a green and a blue on this side. I'm going to take a, we need an orange and a blue on this side. I'm going to take a full-size orange box. And we'll probably do like a smaller blue box just because we have two boxes over on this side of the page that are blue. Let's get an orange one. And I don't know, I kind of feel like I want to put it down here. So let's put this here. And then since we did a little bit of layering on this side, let's go ahead and layer. I'm going to take a smaller blue box. I could either layer it here or maybe even up here. So let's get a series 3, this size blue box. Or maybe I should take one a little bit even smaller. Let's do like a series 2. I think that it might look a little bit better layered, or we could even do like the header size, the series 1, but let's check this one out. I think the problem that I'm having is normally if I'm going to layer a box, I'm going to put it like over this way. And if I do that, then I'm going off the spread. So I don't know, maybe we just don't layer a box over here. Actually, I like how this looks. So let's put this here. Okay, that looks good. I'm happy with that. And then we did pull this one. Let's just put it right here. Just kind of all by itself in this space. It'll give me a little bit of extra journaling room. And then how about another green box over here? And like aesthetically, I feel like I want a header size box there. I feel like that's gonna look the best. Let's see. It looks like this sticker I took out and then put back in. So let's see if we can get it out. There we go. Yeah, see, I feel like this is going to look the best. It's not going to give me a ton of space to write in, but I can write in like maybe one word that sort of sums up the day in that space. Okay, Cute. We need another box up here, I think an orange one. But let's add in some decor first. So we'll go back to this book, and I guess we can just take this and put it over here like I originally was planning to do. I didn't cover that line up. The sticker is pretty dark, so you can't really see through. But let's get something decorative here, and then we will pull in a few quotes. So I don't know that I want to do another waterfall because we have like 3 of them on the page already. So let's find something else. Oh, we have this like window. That's cute. Or this like little deck. Space-wise, I'm not sure which is going to fit best. I think this one might. I'm a little worried that it's going to be too wide and it's not going to, yeah, it's not going to fit completely on that header box, but I think that's okay, right? I think that's fine. So let's go ahead and trim the bottom. Okay, that is cute. I really like that. I did pull this blue flower, and now I don't know where we're going to put it. There isn't like a great spot for it. Don't really want to put it with the blue box here. If this box wasn't blue, I feel like this would kind of be a perfect spot for it. I don't know. Does it matter? I don't think it matters. We're going to just put it on top of the blue box. Just like that. Okay, and we have like a teeny little scrap of it. Let's just go ahead and use the sticker. We'll put it over here on this box. Let's get some quotes on the right side of the page, and then I think we might be good. So we can put a quote here and a quote up at the top. So I'm going to go back to those summer quotes. We didn't have a ton of them left, but this one, every summer has a story. We can use that one up here at the top. It's a pretty good shape. I guess we'll put it over here. Like this. All right, and then one more quote over here. You could take sunrise, sunburn, sunset, repeat. I used this in a recent spread, the same quote, but that's okay. Let's do it like here. All right, the E and the N are kind of going into that waterfall, but I can see it enough. I think this turned out really pretty. We need to redate it because it has the wrong dates on it. I'm also wondering if I should add in some more florals up at the top. We have a whole bunch of these like really beautiful flowers, and I think I'm gonna take these and we'll either cut them or we might be able to like leave some of them whole and just kind of put them like around the top here. Maybe we should do the dates first. No, let's do these first because then we can always like cover up the stickers with the dates. So this one was actually cut, so I'm gonna put this up here against that edge, and then let's do this one here. We have a really pretty purple one. I'm gonna cut this one in half, and we'll add a little bit here and a little bit here, maybe here. And the pink or the blue, let's leave it at this for now, and then after we put the days of the week and the dates in, then we can decide if we want to add in any more. So question now becomes, do we do a color or do we do black dates? I don't know, I'm kind of feeling orange. Let me go grab Mojo Jojo Rainbow Dated. This is actually Rainbow Dated 2.0, and the orange in here is kind of light. And we used like the really dark, like the darker, brighter orange. And I don't know that I want to go with green. I don't know, green could be pretty. Should we try it? Let's see if we have the dates. We need the dates starting at the 14th. We don't have them in this font. Oh, we do have them in this one. What do we think? Should we go with the green? I think the green could be pretty. Let's do it. All right, so we need the, we don't have the, we do. Monday through Sunday. We'll put those down first. Tuesday, Wednesday. Oops, I ripped that one a little bit, pulling it out. I don't think I've ever done that before. As often as I use these date stickers, I don't think I've ever ripped one, pulling it out of the book. And a Friday, and Saturday and Sunday, and then we will put the dates in. All right, starting with the 14th. I think the green is a pretty choice. I really like how it's looking. I think orange would have looked really pretty too, but I think that the green is nice and it adds a bit of color to the top of the spread. I do think that I'm going to add in a couple more flowers at the top when we're done, but let's finish these dates and then we'll get a July. And I think I'm going to do the smaller July. Usually I'll do the larger month sticker, but I kind of like the smaller one, especially if we're going to put in some additional flowers at the top. So we are just about done. Let's take a couple more of these flowers. I'll take this dark blue one and we'll even take this like bigger pink one. I'm not going to use this real like giant one just because I think that that would be a little too much, but let's put this pink one here. Oh, it's real close to that purple. I might want to move that purple one over a little bit, but let's do this blue one here. Yeah, let's move this purple one over to here. And I think I want this little blue scrap here. Oops, that's really crooked. Okay, and then we have the other bit of this one, but it's a little crowded up here. So what if I just fill this space in right here? The vertical layout's done. I love how it turned out. I think that it's so pretty. Let's move on to my dot grid now. For my dot grid journal, we're going to use A Year in Stickers by Amber Plans Her Day. And there are a couple of different like summer themed sheets in here. We have this one. I think we're going to probably use that one. 4th of July has already passed, so this one I could either use for like memory keeping or save that for next year. And then we have this beach one too. I've already used this camping theme. Oh, and then we have this one also. I might save this for the following week because I'm going to be going on a little road trip. So I think that we'll save that one. So now between these two, I'm going to go with this like beachy one. So let's take out a couple of the stickers first before we do any like boxes or anything. I'm gonna take out this palm tree with a little bit of sand and that wave. And how about we just put them kind of on opposite sides of the page. So we'll do the little wave over here, and we'll do this like palm tree with the sand over here. Okay. Have a little wrinkle. Let me see if I can get that wrinkle out. All right, so let's pull out, oh, we definitely need this sand castle. Super cute. I'm gonna put that next to the tree. And we have that little seagull. We'll get him in here too. I might want to put him maybe standing on a box. So let's get some boxes out, and we think that we can use these functional boxes. Let's take a look at these functional boxes. Oh, we could use this brown color definitely. And then let's check out the blues that we have. The blues aren't great, but we can use maybe this darker green and that like sand color. Let's go with those. So I'm gonna use like some of the larger boxes here. Let's take one of these series 7 in this like brown color. And let's take, what other color did I say that I was gonna use? Now I forgot. I think it was the green. Was it the green? I don't think it was the blue. Can we use this really bright blue? It's gonna be, we're gonna do it. We're gonna use this real bright blue, and then I think that like dark green color. So let's take this out and put this, let's put this box here. And let's do this one over here. All right, and then we're gonna rest this seagull right there. And let's take a green box in. This is very dark, but I think it'll work. Let's go ahead and put this one down here at the bottom. Okay, now I'm gonna grab some of these like full-size boxes in the same colors. So we can use this one. And I don't think we're gonna do any like layering or clustering in this journal. We'll just kind of have the stickers or the boxes like on their own. And we need like a smaller green box to go on the right side of the page. Let's do a square one in that green color. And I'm gonna put that right here. And we need a blue on this side. I guess we'll use this same size box over here. Okay, we'll add in some more boxes, but let's get a little bit more of the deco on the page. So I don't think I'm going to use the other wave or that other palm tree, but let's definitely take some of these really cute other kind of like icon stickers. So we can put this little beach ball. I was going to put it here with a seagull, but how about we put some of these like shells and stuff? We can put these over here like that. And we have this little like beach bag that can go here. And I like these flip-flops. Put the flip-flops there with maybe the sunglasses here. And this beach ball is really cute. How about we put it down here like that? Let's take this hat and put that up there. And then let's fit in a couple of quotes. So we'll go back to this holiday quotes from Amber Plans Her Day. And let's take Less Monday, More Summer. Love that quote. Let's put it right here. And how about Forever Summer? I wish summer lasted forever, but I guess it's the other seasons that make me appreciate summer, right? Probably wouldn't appreciate it so much if it was summer all year round, which I think is maybe why some folks are not a huge fan of summer, or if you live somewhere where it's like super hot and uncomfortable during the summertime. I live on the East Coast, and like to fit another quote in somewhere, but I don't want it right here, right across from this quote. And there isn't really another great spot unless I move this. Let's move this little beach ball. I'll put a quote down here and then we'll find another home for that beach ball. How about Summer State of Mind? So I did live in California my whole life until I turned about 40, and then my husband and I, or my family and I, we moved to the East Coast. And, you know, living in California, the weather is, you know, it's pretty nice I'm not going to say all year round, but, you know, the weather is pretty good in California. And I was always a big summer fan. Like I always did love summertime, especially, you know, as a kid, you have summers off and that sort of thing. But moving to the East Coast, I definitely, I do appreciate having seasons, because that's something, you know, living in California, you don't really have like all 4 seasons. And so that was something that was really cool to me. I actually, you know, found that I do really love like early fall. But I definitely appreciate summer more now that I live in a place where it like snows and gets really cold in the wintertime. All right, I think this one's all set. I think it turned out super cute. So we are all done with my journals. To decorate them, we used a year-end stickers from Amber Plans Her Day, and we used some holiday quotes from Amber Plans Her Day. And for this one, this came out gorgeous in my opinion. I just love it. We used Summer Love from Live Love Posh to decorate it, along with the Functional Box series from Mojo Jojo Plans, and then we dated it with Rainbow Date It 2.0. I'll have affiliate links in the description for both Mojo Jojo Plans and Live Love Posh. You can use code LOVE10 to save at both of those shops. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.